Losing a pet is like losing a piece of your heart. If you're struggling with grief, you're not alone. At mydogdied.com, we understand the pain and are here to support you. Visit us today and find comfort, guidance, and a community that cares. We received a letter from someone who's lost their pet and have allowed us to share their story so that it will help other listeners deal with the loss of their pet. Remember, if you like this video, please support us with a like, subscribe, and share. Hello, friends. I'm Don Barnes, and today I'm honored, though heavy-hearted, to read a letter from William, a 54-year-old man from Santa Monica, California. He recently lost his beloved Olive, a 3-year-old bloodhound. As always, I ask you to listen, not just with your ears, but with your heart, because in grief, we find a kind of love that endures. Dear Don, my name is William, and I live in Santa Monica, 90401. I lost my dog, Olive, just a few weeks ago, and the world hasn't felt quite right since. I never thought I'd be the type to write to a website called mydogdied.com. But then again, I never knew a love like this was possible until Olive came into my life. Olive was just 3, a young girl with long, floppy ears and eyes full of wisdom I didn't know dogs could carry. I adopted her when she was barely 8 weeks old. From the start, she had a peculiar little habit. She'd hold objects between her paws like a raccoon. Pens, spoons, even once a remote control. She'd just lie there, paws crossed, holding on like it meant something. I used to joke that she was a philosopher in fur, pondering life from the corner of the living room. We shared a deep bond. I'm divorced, and my son lives across the country. Olive became my morning companion, my evening listener, and everything in between. She'd sit beside me on the patio, her head resting on my knee, as if she could read my thoughts. And in her own way, I believe she could. Then came the sudden sickness. I didn't recognize the symptoms at first. Restlessness, fever, confusion. I thought maybe she ate something strange, but within days, it was clear something was terribly wrong. She began avoiding water, growling at shadows. By the time I got her to the emergency vet, she was struggling to breathe. They ran tests. It was rabies. I still can't understand how it happened. We were always careful. No wild animal encounters, no missed vaccinations. The vet said sometimes, tragically, even vaccinated dogs can fall victim. I stayed with her until the end. She died in my arms, her paws wrapped around my wrist like she used to with her toys. I whispered that I loved her 100 times over, even when she'd stopped hearing me. The house is too quiet now. I find myself reaching for her leash. I miss the sound of her claws clicking on the hardwood floor, her long sighs when she'd finally settle in for a nap. One night, unable to sleep, I searched online for what to do when your dog dies. That's when I found you, Don. I listened to your voice reading someone else's story, and for the first time in days, I cried. But it wasn't the hopeless, empty cry I've been carrying around. It was a healing cry. Someone out there understood. You understood. Thank you for creating a space where people like me don't feel so alone. Sincerely, William. Don sets the letter down, his voice catching slightly. William, thank you for your honesty, for letting us see Olive through your eyes. I can feel the depth of your bond with her in every line. She wasn't just a pet. She was a presence, a soul you shared your days with. And what a beautiful soul she must have been. I'm so sorry for the way she passed. Rabies is a cruel, rare thief, and the suddenness of it, after all you shared, must have been shattering. But you were there. You gave her the gift of your presence, your love, even in her last breath. And that's no small thing. That's everything. And Olive, holding things in her paws like they were treasures. I believe she was holding more than just objects. She was holding your heart. I hope you keep talking to her, on your patio, on your walks, in the quiet spaces she once filled. Love doesn't leave with the body. It lingers, in memory, in muscle, in the way we wake up and look for them without even thinking. Grief is proof that we loved well. And Olive, she was loved so very well. To those listening today, if you're grieving like William, know that you're not alone. Our hearts break together here, and they begin to mend together too. Take gentle care of yourselves. Don Barnes.
Your love for your pet never fades, and neither should your support. If you're grieving, don't go through it alone. Visit mydogdied.com or call us at 85-5925-2658 and connect with those who truly understand. Healing starts here. Remember, if you like this video, please support us with a like, subscribe, and share. If you have a story that you would like to tell us, your dog stories at mydogdied.com at gmail.com.